Hello, Knight here. Welcome back to Empire Total War, playing the Darthmod. You rejoin us just as I'm about to fight a huge battle just outside Orleans. We've got about 8,260 odd, and he's got 14,300 and something. Okay, so it's a bit interesting. Hopefully I've got the terrain on my side, so let's just load up the battle. This should be the big battle that breaks the power of the French, one way or the other. I'm sure that I'll be able to either win the battle or actually reduce them down to such a position where my other armies can come and take them out. I think I'll probably win actually. I'm only outnumbered about 6,000. Hopefully we can push on, take France, take Alsace. That'll end the French. Then we'll destroy the Spanish, I think. And then we'll see if we can trade some territories for Egypt. And then we'll be moving back to India. We'll move some of our highly experienced armies back to India, ready to attack the Mughal Empire. That'll be the final kind of phase of the campaign. I'm not intending to do more than I need to in Europe. I need to have someone to trade with. I can't make it all completely British Empire. The Russians and the Prussians are now at war, which is interesting. That takes the pressure off me. Means I don't need to worry about an alliance between those two powers attacking me. So there's only these really minor powers in Italy. Oh, I've not got a river. Where's the river? Oh no, someone's drained the river. Okay, alright, fine. So it's taken one of my advantages away. We'll still win this. Of course we can. Let's have a look and see. Got a slight the guy, when I looked at his roster of troops, he doesn't have that much artillery, but I don't want to risk my troops taking unnecessary losses. I'm going to put my artillery will be key to this. I'm going to be obviously in a defensive position. I don't want to use these emplacements, because I always feel, I think I've said a number of times before, it reduces the arc of fire, but also you may want to move troops around. He's got 3-4 armies coming on. I don't know where they're going to come from. They could come from behind me or the side or anything. So I need to maintain my manoeuvrability. Now if you use these, your artillery is stuck in one position. So it's just a tip. It's sometimes worth foregoing the extra defensive ability of these things in favour of the fact that you can move your troops around. What kind of range are we getting here? Not fantastic, I wouldn't think, but I want them to walk as great a distance as possible, to be under fire for as long as possible. It'll also allow me to manoeuvre a bit more, get things sorted out. Let's put these 2 cavalry over. I'm going to set up quite conventionally. 2 cavalry over here. They'll be pushing up through this woodland area over here. Keep these 3. Gosh, 3 guards there. That's a whole brigade of guards cavalry. They'll come in handy. One of my main worries in this battle will be running out of ammunition. I mean, that might sound a bit arrogant, but that'll be one of the problems that I'll face. I'll be shooting them to death, but I may well find I run out of ammunition and have to retreat units. Just going to put these here. We'll use the embrasures. He didn't have that many cavalry, but it doesn't hurt to use these embrasures. It then doesn't tie you into sitting behind trenches, which I always feel when you watch people play, it tends to make them play very statically when they've got trenches. Mode, so I say we are going to be defending, and we'll use the fences. Right, I want to set up the fences a fair way away from us. I want to try and double them up if I can. Some more artillery there. Let's group them together for fire control. Where am I going to put them? Again, I want them to have a fairly good field of fire. I'm going to move them actually. Set them up a long way back. Got a slight ridge there actually. Set these up a bit more centrally. We just move these artillery slightly. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we've got cavalry over here. I'm going to set them up quite a long way wide actually. Can we put them in the woods? Let's have a look. Can we get them tied? I think we can actually. Well, the woods will give them some cover against the... I think he had one lot of artillery in his first army. I think they were horse artillery actually, thinking about it. So they're not going to be able to fire for a long range. They're not very accurate. Right. Okay, I'm going to double up some of these units so that we get the fences nice and tight to stop the cavalry coming through. Yeah, we just need to, we will be moving these troops back anyway, but it's so that the fences are a bit tighter, so they actually do act as a deterrent to horses, because I think there's still a tendency for the AI to, although Darthmod has improved it fantastically, he's done a fantastic job improving the ability of the AI, it's still got a tendency to run straight towards you, unfortunately. They really need to... By saying that, probably it's the most... I can probably cope with an attack through the centre. What we're going to do is form some fences over here, I think. I'm just going to move these guys a little bit closer. Get them spread out a bit more. Those fences, like, they're actually fine, actually. Right, okay. So we've got the artillery on board, all ready to go. Got the round shot, so we can try and take out his troops from a long way away. And we'll be moving these infantry back once we start the battle. Let's form up a line. We're going to form up a line just below that ridge. I think we're going to need a full... Okay, that's fine. Right, let's move my guys over here. Forwards. There's his General's Bodyguard. That could be quite handy to attack that straight away. What else has he got? Where's his artillery? Let's see if we can target now onto here. Let's move my cavalry out. Okay, we're going to move these up over here. Oh, actually, I don't need to go so wide. It looks as if he's actually moving towards me quite rapidly. See if we can take out his general. That would be very handy if we could do that straight away. Come on, lads, take them out. Chevalier le jeu. Oh, we've killed his general straight away. Well, that's a good start. In that case, we're going to retreat immediately. We don't want to take any losses. In fact, what we're going to try and do, I'm going to try and draw his cavalry onto my cavalry. They might be fooled into doing it, I don't know, we'll have to see. Let's move my general up. He'll act as a reserve cavalry unit. Okay. It's got... We are going to form up on this hill actually. So we can come in from the side. Let's see what this cavalry are doing. Oh gosh, they are just charging towards me. Run. We might need to do a bit of a... Why are these guys caught up? I haven't told them to retreat. Taking losses for no reason. Come on, retreat. I don't need to form a square actually. Right, ceasefire, save your ammunition. Let's take those guys out. Gosh, we took a lot of losses there. We killed the general in the first turn and then they refused to obey me. Come on, back. Come on, guards. We probably lost a whole unit of cavalry there, about 100 men. It's a bad start. What's going on here? He's trying to attack my sharpshooters, which we need to withdraw. I'm going to bring up the cavalry to attack the shot cavalry. That was a mistake, leaving light infantry out. Just about 10 men there. Come back. Oh, he's retreating now. Keep the cavalry back here. Let's run them fast. Okay, what's happening over here? Don't think he's actually reaching my lines at the moment. Why are these cavalry not retreating as quickly as possible? Form a square. Let's draw them back through my square if I can, with his cavalry. These guys move the cavalry over here on the flank. We need to really let these guys recuperate, to be honest. Move them over there. So his cavalry didn't come onto my flank, so we need to attack this guy actually instead. Okay, how are we doing? Let's try and target my artillery better. Let's target on these guys that are coming up. These guys are 4th Cavalry. Gonna charge these guys. I need to really get my artillery earning its keep now, to be honest. They come back. Oh God. Let's form square. Mind you, they seem to be routing a bit. Let's not form square. Let's take these guys out. Let's charge in to the back. Got a big cavalry battle going on over there. Over here is fine. We don't seem to have much trouble at the moment with these guys. See if we can get a bit closer and shoot them to death. I'm going to charge into these guys from the flank. So we can see how my artillery is doing. It looks as if the main attack is coming in on this flank, so we need to maybe pull some infantry over. Yeah, I'm going to pull the general over actually. We use him to actually support the troops. So I'm taking quite a few losses here. We need to come out of here and attack again. I'm winning decisively. Let's get the artillery involved. Particularly on this square if we can. Right, I'm going to withdraw the Charleston regiment. These guys are going to pull out and then attack again. These guys we need to bring back. Let's get the Charleston regiment back here. Giving them good volleys, we're doing very well actually. They're shattered, we don't need to worry about them. Let's take them out. These guys doing. They're just below the ridge, I think. Yeah. Need to move these a bit quicker actually over here. Okay. Actually, probably it's not a good idea to attack these guys. I think these are fairly elite, so we're going to pull out. If we let these guys charge in, these guys can give them a volley. We sent those guys back pretty sharpish. Let's retarget artillery. So I'm going to keep doing this. Artillery is very, very important in this battle. Right, these guys should be firing on these. Let's bring the cavalry over to attack them here. Some marines coming out. Let's start shelling them. He's in for a surprise. Should be done. How are we doing over here? Right, so that charge obviously did have an effect. Cavalry back a bit. Retarget the howitzers onto this unit. What's there? Well, they've got plenty of cartridges left. Bring them slightly back. Let's halt them. I don't want them chasing after them. So what, 3 ranks. Let's move the cavalry out. We'll need them to counter-charge fairly shortly. And let's a square. Let's target that square. I really want to attack these guys if I can avoid it. Let's move back. Let's halt these. Let's move them back below the ridge, just in case we get any. Back as quickly as you can, lads. Run. Pick up any fire. Still using artillery. No, this way, guys. Run. Using artillery on these guys. In fact, we probably need to move these cavalry around. I'm going to move them off. This way. And then in reserve. Right. Back to the main battle. No, they've recovered, haven't they, obviously. Let's charge in and keep these guys going. How are they doing? Reloading. Okay. Morale must be pretty much shot for these guys now. They're wavering. It's coming behind them. Let's get some artillery onto these guys. They're getting far too many volleys against us. They're gone. Let's target the next unit. Fall up in this valley over here behind the trees. Let's keep these artillery going. Has he got any more artillery? What I'm going to do is detach one unit of cavalry and they're going to attack these horse artillery who are doing some damage to my men. So it's still, I think this is the flank that worries me the most, I feel. Grenadiers, that's not a good idea. I'm not going to charge into grenadiers. Let's use some artillery on them. Come back, come on. Taking losses. Okay, might need to use my general. I think he's just here, isn't he? Oh. Why is he retreating? I didn't notice that. Why did that happen? That's weird. I didn't even see what happened there, why he's retreating. Anyway. That's these two here. Perhaps he got a lucky shot with the artillery. Right. Let's concentrate my artillery on these guys. We need to need some more troops across. I'm going to take one unit out of the centre of the line, bring it over here. Okay, that's all done. They're shattered. Let's go and get those artillery now. Yeah, it seems mainly that the attack is coming in on this flank, so we're going to reorganise our line slightly. I'm going to move this unit over here. It was weird how they suddenly decided to rout those guys. The general's still alive, isn't he? Yeah, it's the enemy general we've killed. Okay, these guys are doing far too much damage. Let's get them. I'm going to withdraw these guys. How much? Well, at least we've got some ammo left. Let's keep that artillery going. It's going to be the key, as I keep saying. It's the artillery that are going to... They're tired, so we should have to have an effect on them. Might need to keep some... I'm looking a bit bereft over here. I think I'm going to keep a regiment of foot over here, just in case. We're now starting to get some of our reinforcements now. That's handy, they're coming up right behind me, which is excellent. Okay, how are we doing? They're broken, so we're going to keep after them. And how's this going on? We're taking out the artillery. Oh, we're taking some hits now. Let's pull out. Okay, let's just set up over here. We're broken, we'll have to wait for them to come back. I mean, I hope they'll come back. Let's keep that artillery going. I'm going to withdraw this unit. Although he's actually broken, so I lost control of him. We're just going to move back slightly. Move the cavalry on this side. Quite a powerful cavalry force there. Keep the artillery firing on these guys. They're shattered now. They've come back. That's good. Okay. Try and take out the horse artillery. I don't know whether they'll be able to do it, to be honest. They're going to try and feed their way through these guys. I might need to micromanage that a bit more. These guys do. Let's run them back. My line's getting shorter and shorter actually, with the number of units that are left in there. Right, let's see how these guys are doing. No, you're not managed to get through. Okay. Let's see if the Nottingham guys can do it. God, you've got so many troops coming in. I'm going to form up over here. Right. Welsh guards. Let's bring up these two guys. Can act like a door. Actually, just swing in on a door. Actually, what we're going to do is just move that guy up to there, so we can fire on here. How are these guys doing? We're still getting caught by their cavalry. Gendarmerie should be able to take them out actually. A regiment force against gendarmerie, so we should be able to manage that. Let's take these guys out. What have we got here? General's bodyguard. And some heavy cavalry. Starting to run out of troops by the looks of it. Let's target the artillery on these guys. Causing some damage to my troops. How's this guy doing? We need to get behind a hill or something. We're going to take a volley from these guys. Pikemen. Oh, they can't shoot at us. That's good. Right. How are we doing over here? Let's get his cavalry out. Done their job. Let's use the artillery again. These guys who seem to be standing quite a bit. Taking quite a lot of casualties here. It's a nice blob. We could probably get some decent rounds on that. These guys need to move away from the infantry. Okay. Let's try and go a bit wider actually so we can attack them in the flank. If we pull them back towards us. These guys we need to hold on to. They're going to attack down here. Give my infantry enough time to reform. So these units are getting smaller and smaller. Right, okay, we sent them back. Just to re-angle my troops here. Let's pull the cavalry out. Get the artillery to start firing on this block. Doing very well actually so far. Let's keep the artillery firing on them. Yes, that was a good round. What about these guys? Are we now starting to give them volleys? Have we actually got any ammo left? We have. They're doing very well actually. Sending them back in good order. Just getting slightly worried about what's going on over here. We're tired, so we're going to pull back actually. They're broken, they're gone. We've got the sharpshooters over this side. We're putting up these infantry as a reserve. We're going to start to get some more units coming in. How are we doing? Let's have a look. So again, retarget the artillery. The fewer volleys these guys can get off towards my men, the better actually. This regiment coming up, we need to really, we're going to set up just here, actually just the other side of the town. We're going to put the cavalry in the woods and let them rest. Hopefully they can come out and attack this unit as it comes through. And let's keep these artillery going on here. Whoa, cavalry coming in. I missed that. That'll be the smallest square I've ever formed, I think. Charleston Volunteers. Let's counter-charge them. Save the infantry, come on. Charge them. They're shattered. Right, okay, how are we doing? Let's have a look. Got some dragoons coming through. They're finished. Charleston Volunteers have done well. I wonder whether I can let them go now. They've hardly got any ammunition left. There's a square there. These guys are too well formed. Running. Need to take out those cavalry because it could be a bit of a problem to us. More guys coming up? Not yet. Okay. Got Gradually being fought backwards actually, you'll notice. Because you're going slowly backwards. We're winning. Halt these guys. I'm going to form up just over here, hopefully out of range of the guys. Right, that's fine. The sharpshooter's got any bullets left? Not many. Huntington's got a few rounds left. They just keep coming. Right. Let's move that guy back. Actually, we're going to let them leave. And we're going to let them leave as well. We'll replace those with some more units. Where's that cavalry that went right the way over there? Still finish these guys off. Right. They're shattered, we can bring them back. Bring them back. Still chasing after these gendarmerie. Actually, we're going to try and finish them off. Get all three of them units after gendarmerie, then we can bring them over to attack these guys. Artillery on the square. To a square. Canadian regiment, have they got any? Canadian regiment have no... They're retreating because they have no bullets left. They're going to retreat. So I can't retreat these all at the same time because we're not going to have enough units to keep the line going. Let's target artillery on them. Do a good job on these guys. Oh, they're firing at us. Never attack the units that are running away from you. Attack the units that are firing at you. When they charge him, disrupt his fire pattern. Where's all those cavalry gone now? Oh, they've gone right the way over here. Right, we need to withdraw them, because they're probably going to take losses otherwise. Yeah, just taking a volley for no reason, because they chased after these guys. The cavalry back. Again, form up on the line, or up over on the flank rather. Take the horse guards out. We're hitting our own troops. Right, these guys are next. Get some artillery action. They're almost going. I think a cavalry charge will do it actually. Oh, they've gone. They're broken, so we're going to keep the Nottinghamshire regiment after them. We're going to form up on this ridge here. Okay, let's keep the artillery firing. Gendarmerie, they move too fast, we're not going to be able to... Oh, that's a good unit, want to get rid of those 300 guys. Okay, I should start to get some more units arriving. That's excellent. Rush guards, we'll bring them up to this ridge. Need to retreat with the cavalry back into the woodland. We do need to retreat back into the woodland. Let's move these guys a bit further back. Don't want to take any unnecessary hits. We're under attack from some artillery, I think. So who's firing at us? I think he had some howitzers and stuff, didn't he? So we're going to move the cavalry over here so we can take out the howitzers as they're coming on. Wow, this is a real slaughter field. It's like loads of dead French. They've got plenty of ammo, Georgia Regiment. Just doing a... Well, if Huntington's almost out, we're going to retreat them. Welsh Guards, what have they got? They're out, so we need to send them back. I'm going to charge into these guys. Cavalry. Let's retarget artillery onto this regiment who have foolishly come a bit too close to us. Gonna move right up on the flank here if we can. Yeah, we've still got more troops coming through. It's the first of our infantry. Move these up onto the flank. Okay, as you can see, we're doing fine at the moment. We're not. These guys got any ammo left? No, so they need to retreat. What about these guys? They need to retreat. So we need to hold back some regiments to hold guys off. They're okay, they've got plenty of ammo, so we're just going to move them down the ridge. How are we doing over here? Really want to take out those. Yeah, he's got some horse artillery there, and yeah, let's go for it. Let's get rid of those. Okay. Let's charge the cavalry in. Get the artillery to do their job. We shan't be staying long here, we're going straight in and straight out again. Yeah, so we're going to take too many hits from the other. These guys can mix it up a bit. Okay, how's this going on over here? Right, let's attack these guys. Have I done it? Are there any more coming? I don't think there's any more units coming on. I think we won. Okay, he's got some more infantry regiments left. But it looks like it's only this group here. Let's keep firing at these guys. They're really better as a kind of like pursuing force, the Huron guys. Thank God, here's the need to charge these guys. Might need to bring up the Marquis of Granby. We're gonna have to basically charge in to try and save the artillery. We lost our general? Oh no, enemy general killed. A lot of infantry coming on now. Gonna keep the general back if we can. Don't want him to die. Something with this cavalry over here. Can they come back and assist? Let's have a look. We're taking some volleys by the looks of it. Cavalry charge might have been it. That might have been enough to do it, to be honest. Look at this. That massed cavalry charge right at the end of the battle. Let's retarget that artillery. I think they're killing my own men. Let's take the Winchester. They're only they're only yeomanry. Quite a lot of experience. We're doing very well here actually. Let's charge in again. How are we doing over here? Losing slightly. So I need some more help. I'll bring this unit over, but let's come back. we're going to these last few units that are still standing. They're all shattered. So a bit here, I feel. Company to the Marine. Let's move the cavalry out actually and just use artillery on these. These are pretty good troops. If we keep shelling them, you should find that they'll. Doesn't matter how good quality they are. Once you there we are. Let's take them out. Should get them going. They're wavering, not quite. Wow, that was such a bloody battle. You can the infantry. Let's continue because I want to try and kill as many guys as I can. I will speed things up. Start using units to destroy these other guys. Swiss Guard, we want to get after them actually. We can. Let's keep after those. I know they're shattered, but I want to kill them. I don't want them coming back. Yeah, the foot infantry can go. I don't care about them. I do not want Swiss Guards being repaired. The Worcester Regiment coming up. Marquis of Granby did a good job there. After these guys. I think they're almost gone, 15 guys. We don't want to take any friendly fire hits. Let's speed things up a bit. Oh, that was exhausting. That was a very tense battle. Right. It's weird positioning by those guys. Anyway. Right. Okay. Look at this. So many dead men. It's unbelievable. It's probably about 10,000 dead. Look at this. Whole regiments just mown down where they stood. They've all fallen in lines. Like, amazing. Over here. I think we're nearly done now. Let's have a look. The cavalry have done a fantastic job. It wouldn't surprise me when we look at the kills that they have done the most. Right, limber up the artillery. Well, we have taken a lot of losses though. Right, there can't be many units left now for me to chase down. Speed things up. Well, I'd say that was exhausting. So you didn't get many close-ups, so it's quite difficult to do that when you're trying to micromanage it. Quite a complex battle, particularly all the fighting on this flank was quite intense. Right. Cup of tea. Wow. They lost 10,000 guys. We've still got 4,000 remaining. We killed nearly 400 of our own men. Nearly 500 of our own men, which is terrible. So it's probably a lot of the artillery fire when I'm charging the cavalry in. See who did best. So you saw these regiments of horse, Royal Highlanders. It's quite a mix actually looking at this. We've got a lot of units, quite a big spread. Right. I don't think I lost any units actually, which is good. I can repair all these guys. Back they go. See what they do. See whether they move out from Paris. Oh yes. Yeah, I might be able to take Paris next turn. It's quite possible. That's probably broken their power. I probably just need one army, I would think, to take Paris. So I may be able to do it immediately if I amalgamate some units. Although I've taken some heavy losses, I may need to actually wait a turn. I don't want to lose any units if I can avoid it. Don't mind them going down to 4 and 5 men if necessary. I'll still replace them and replenish them, because all these units have a history now. Right, so we've still got another major battle to fight, I think, at Brussels and that fortress. We're going to have to fight that. Okay. Right, well I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I think that was nearly an hour long, wasn't it, that battle? I'll be back soon with another episode. Hopefully some big battles. I know there's another battle down here to be fought against these guys. Yeah, I thought for a moment I didn't have an army there. Brutus Schonk, yeah, he's going to take out these guys. And that'll be probably the next battle we'll fight. So I hope you're enjoying the series. And keep well, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.